Ah,
With the
what are you
chaos
doing, Eggman?
world in the space colony Ark.
What?
I've got to find out just what's going on up there.
Well, we'll find out sooner enough. But of course, we got a news flash coming up. What would it be?
We interrupt this broadcast for an important news.
Oh.
There has been
A British accent in an American English voiced game.
The only thing that was stolen
Chaos
was the
Emerald?
Chaos Emerald.
Ooh, who
According
would
to
it be?
eyewitnesses at the scene, the suspect was identified as the world-renowned hero
Who?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
That
The
doesn't look
suspect was
anything like
seen
Sonic!
scene, destroying the
You
reserve's
idiot.
guard robots in his path. Stay tuned for more details.
Sounds more like the work of Shadow.
Indeed it is, Eggman. Why would the military mistake Shadow for the likes of Sonic, even though they were two different hedgehogs?
How pathetic.
Indeed, Shadow. They're not only the police and the army are pathetic, but they are more in this game. But they act like total morons, mistaking you for Sonic. Despite the fact that you are different colours and have different spines. Oh, and who is that? Ladies and gentlemen, that is Maria Robotnik, the cousin of Dr. Robotnik. And apparently she died thanks to the actions of the army.
For the people of this planet, I promise you. Revenge.
Well, you're gonna get it sooner or later, Shadow, because we are about to start off Shadow's first stage, Radical Highway. And now this is the style for Sonic and Shadow's gameplay. High-speed platforming. All you've got to do is to get from point A to point B. And that was a good start, wasn't it? But basically, it's kind of like in Sonic the Hedgehog. It's kind of like Sonic's gameplay in the first Sonic Adventure. Go from point A to point B, and of course you have to do is to get to the goal ring. No, kind of like the. It's kind of like the. Kind of like the mech shooting levels. All you got to do is to fight your way through and get to the goal ring. That's what I like about this. I think these stages are deemed by many the best in the game because of this using the traditional elements of Sonic and Shadow's platforming and speed combinations to make this a traditional platformer. I'm gonna say this right now. Shadow probably has the least stages in the game, but Sonic has the most out of all the characters. Well, some of Shadow's stages are a little longer and a little harder because of the placement of the enemies, but although Sonic's is a little bit more fairer because of the there's a lot of platforms. Shadow's presents more of a challenge though, but there's probably only 4 stages for Shadow, whilst 5 for Eggman and 5 for Rouge. That's kind of unfair, isn't it? Shadow deserved a few more stages, like what Sonic did, to be fairly honest. And I think that was, and of course, Shadow never takes part in the final level of the game, but we'll get to that later on, much later on. And I've got to say this for that, Shadow actually doesn't play much different to Sonic. And like what, and I do actually agree with what Shad Silverstone 11 says in his commentary against the X-Play for Shadow the Hedgehog, and Sonic felt too much like a Sonic clone in this game. And did I just missed the beetle, the gun beetle, but at least I didn't fall off the stage. That's a good thing, because I think something must have propelled me to prevent me from falling, I believe. 100. Ugh. Sometimes certain combinations aren't that good. But what I like about Radical Highway is not only is it quite platform heavy, as you have these slides underneath those tubes that of course go through, and of course jumping on platforms, but the fact is that you get a good sense of speed. You get a good sense of speed in this level. In case with places like this, Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and so sometimes going a bit too fast kind of has its consequences. Whoa. Oh, I missed that boost. But at least I still stay on the platform, still stay on the road. Get out of my way or you're toast. There we go. Goal reached. Alright, so what did I get? B.
Too easy for me.
But at least it wasn't an E. At least I'm still on a roll though. But then we get this cutscene where he faces off with Sonic.
What?
The thing is, you can't really, you can tell the difference with their physique and their appearance, but not a lot for their gameplay. Oh, this scene was, to be fairly honest, even though the story was not, to be fairly honest, I do give props up for the story writers. They did a pretty good job with the story writing, but the dialogue in this game kind of could have been a little bit better. But at least it wasn't done by, well, 4 kids. Well, this is before 4 kids came into the scene. And he isn't doing that by that speed. And that's how he does Chaos Control.
Farewell.
And he pretty much will use the Chaos Emerald. Well, Sonic will be able to use that later on. But of course, we go back to, of course, Rougie herself. So of course, we're up to stage 5 of the Dark Side story, Egg Quarters. Oh, 3 gate keys. Honestly, that isn't too bad, to be very honest. They are. It isn't too big, this arena is.
I hate to say it. I guess I'm going to have to find that key first.
But at least we also get an upgrade. We'll also get to Rougie's first upgrade in this game. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I've got to watch out for that gold beetle. Ugh. The most annoying thing about that level is, of course, the robot beetle that flies around. If it catches you, it'll give you a nasty shocker blast, and it's an unavoidable as well. So don't even think about. Uh-oh. Shit. Oh! No! Shit. Go away! What's here? Oh, what's in there? Whoa! Alright, so let me get it, and we got the pick nails, which we can dig into the ground. And dig in walls. Well, dig for walls anyway. Let's give it a try. Well, there's nothing there. No surprise. Oh, it was there all along. Yeah, okay, so let's find the next key, shall we? We need to shoot. Oh, let's see it. Yes! Got it! Straight away. Well, these ghosties will definitely hold poor old Ruby. Uh-oh. Oh no. No. Oh, this... No, I am kind of trying to look for the key, but it's a bit... But this room is a bit, bit too big for a key to find, and sometimes my radar can be a bit, unreliable at times. Especially when trying to find one certain key I cannot find. Is it me, or did they make the, or compared with Sonic Adventure 1, they made the key fight, they made the radar worse. Well, marginally. Alright, let's try that. No, it isn't there. Alright, find it! there. Oh, I'm too cold. The beetle's coming back. No, it's not there. Oh! Wait a minute. Can I find it there? Sonic? Yep. Can I find it? Yeah, find it. Ah. Oh, that was a bit of a painful. That was a bit of a pain to do with some of those keys being a bit.
Like me?
Well, it was a bit painful to get that last key, but at least I managed to do it. Sometimes the radar can be a bit, unhelpful at times. Oh, what does Rouge find here?
It's a space transporter. The destination has been set to Ark. Wasn't that space colony shut down over 50 years ago?
How did you find that kind of,
Well,
how did you find that kind of information anyway, Batgirl?
Mission to find out what he's up to.
Well, ladies and gents, well, now we found out what Rouge is. She's not just a jewel hunter. She's also an agent for GUN, G-U-N, the military that arrested Sonic the Hedgehog for being mistaken for Shadow for stealing the Chaos Emerald. Oh, trust me, we'll get to that later on. But now, we're going off to Lost Colony. We're not going off to Lost Colony, which is, of course, another Eggman level. What we got to do is to fight our way through and find the control center, so we can get into the commanding center, which will be for it. Right. Oh, I wasn't gonna go for that. Item capsule, considering I might get hit because I usually get hit by I usually hit the laser by accident. But I think the lock-on system might have also got it as well. Oh yes, Tomochayo. Now there's one thing I like to do with Tomochayo, is Tomochayo abuse. Trust me, I might as well do some of that as an extra video, hopefully. Alright, so let's destroy some stupid mechs. Alright, so we're gonna go up here and bish bash bosh, we have the jet engine, which allows us to hover. One of the best upgrades for Eggman in this game. Well, let's get that tower key so we can cut off this part of this stage pretty much. So let's get rid of these 3 gun beetles in front of us. Oh, 10 rings, helpful. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't got speed shoes yet. Oh, trust me, speed shoes is one of the power-ups you get when you get a certain amount of rings. I think it's about 90 rings you get the speed shoes. Oh, trust me, those pod firing things, those pod homing things are really nasty sons of bitches. Honestly, I'm gonna submit this right now that the mech shooting levels in this game are probably much better than that of Gamma's stages, even though Gamma has a good backstory though. And it's tragical that he had to let go of his entire fleet. I think that's what caused Eggman's downfall in the previous game. But I think he decided to come back after what Sonic had done to him. So he has Shadow at his side now, so that he can get revenge on Sonic after what he did. Okay, to be fairly honest, this stage is probably another easy stage for Eggman. I'm gonna make this right now easier than that of Sand Ocean, because Sand Ocean has is a very dangerous stage because of the quicksand. I'm moving on up, and I'm getting combos all the time, which is really rising my score. And I'm pretty hoping I get a big time bonus too. And also the dynamite packs also act like a like getting those, getting a lovely juicy bonus as well. Right, let's go. Oh, I got a lot of points. So yes, the game moving beetles will also raise your score as well. Will give you about 500 points of adventure. Well, that's good. Oh, that is just cheap. I did not see that coming a mile away. I could have saw that coming, but it was behind the door and that really annoyed me. But at least I got the A rank.
I am the best.
Well, maybe you're not the best at all, Eggman, but at least you're trying your best to stop Sonic and get your revenge. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next part for when I return to Prison Island, steal Chaos Emeralds, and try and see what Eggman's up to in his plans. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in part 3 of the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Let's Play.